I got this glove so that you don't have to. As always, guys, be sure to like and comment on this video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, and be sure to subscribe. So, disclaimer, the title of this video is kind of misleading because I didn't actually drop $600 on this glove. A friend of mine actually picked it up and let me review it and break it in for him. So thank you so much. So here we have the brand new Nike Shadow. It was already open, as you can see, but here's the glove. It's a 13-inch outfield glove, and right off the bat, I mean, it's a fantastic glove. It feels really good on the hand, really comfortable, super smooth leather. Smells great too. Made in Japan, of course, like all the Shadows are. There's the Elite J right there on the thumb. Something really interesting, no Pinky Luke on the back here. A lot of gloves are being made like that. As you can see, this one is 65 out of 120. Plays pretty big for 13. I mean, I feel like, because I've tried like the Bryce Harper 13-inch glove and it doesn't feel as big as this one, but super comfortable. This is how soft it is out of the box. Typically, gloves that are higher quality aren't really super duper stiff because they have, you know, nicer pads on the inside and the leather is usually a little bit softer, but it still has room for its own shaping, which is really nice. I think this is their third drop in like 3 years. I think the first drop was a tan, and then they did like a blonde and Columbia blue. This one is blonde and like a aqua mint or something. Really nice. It's actually a really dope colorway. A lot of people didn't really like it. I like it. I think it's pretty nice. And if you're thinking about picking up this glove, you can't, because it's sold out. It's sold out in like a day. But I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna break it in and try it out and let you know if it's actually worth 600 bucks. More actually now, because people are reselling it on eBay for like $900. So I'm gonna let you know if it's worth it or not. You might have noticed that I actually haven't done any footage of breaking in this glove. And that's because besides just me forming this glove with my hands like this, I haven't done any work to it because it doesn't need it. The nice thing about high quality gloves is that they might not come in as stiff, but the form is always pretty impeccable, and you don't need to spend so much time breaking them in. You can just go right to catching and they feel great. Yeah, nice pocket on this one. It's a pretty large glove, but it plays pretty nice. Yeah. Something nice about this glove too is that it's pretty loose on the hand, so it allows you to really break in the glove a little bit easier. Something I noticed about this glove too is that there's like a bubble in the pinky area. It's almost like the liner is not attached to the inside of the glove, just in one portion though. You can't really feel it, but it's definitely interesting that a $600 glove has an imperfection like that. Yeah. Oops. Oh yeah. Real nice. Reach. Woo! 13-inch glove, pretty big H-web. So you can also use this for softball, which is what I'm breaking this in for. Yeah, real big pocket. Swallows the ball completely, which is really nice. Look at that. Oh yeah. Woo! Nice clap too. One more clap. Let me get one more clap. Woo! So sick. All right, so I'm here with the trainer at Purchase College, and I'm gonna ask her how much she thinks this glove is worth.
$200.
Higher.
$300.
Higher.
$350.
Higher.
$450.
Higher.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
$600.
Yeah, it's actually 600 bucks. Yeah, $600. Do you think it's worth that? I mean, you don't play baseball, but do you think it's worth that much?
How much is a normal glove?
Like a good quality glove like that, it's like 400 bucks.
Maybe not 600. Maybe like 500, 450.
Yep, there you go. Video's over. All right, so I know you're probably thinking, what merit do I have to even say that this glove isn't worth 600 bucks? Well, what if I told you that Nike actually uses the same manufacturer as another company over in Japan? And I know this because one, I mean, everybody kind of talks about it. Everybody knows that Adams makes Nike gloves, but also I felt Adams gloves.
It's basically an Elite J, man. Same design, same factory.
Make sure to give him a follow on Instagram. He has awesome gloves. And they feel really, really nice, but they feel really similar to these Nikes. Now, I'm not saying that if a person buys this glove, they're dumb and they're not using their money wisely, because honestly, if I had to spare $600, I would probably get this glove because holy crap, it is so drippy. Is it worth $600? No, but if you want the swoosh, I think it's worth it, honestly. Like, it's not a bad investment. I think you gotta be lucky though, and you gotta hop on this before they sell out, because I don't really justify paying $1,000 for this glove, but to each their own. Nike also takes advantage of the fact that they only make so many of these. For the outfield models, they make 120. I'm not sure what that number looks like for the left-handed versions, but I know the pitcher gloves get like 400. So still not a lot. So they're able to really market off that. I am going to compare this to other gloves that I own though, and I think the closest match is my Harrison Bader Pro Preferred. They're both kit gloves. This one doesn't have a pinky loop like the Nike glove, so it feels pretty similar on the hands. Pretty similar break-in process, although this one was a little bit stiffer. And also the price point. This one is worth about $400, and this one you could argue is worth $400. They're both pretty cushiony gloves on the inside, so they feel like luxurious gloves, if that makes sense. The only difference is that the Nike doesn't have a comfort sleeve in the thumb or the pinky area. I think that adds a little bit more weight to the Pro Preferred, but that doesn't mean the Pro Preferred is more comfortable. I can make a whole video about thumb guards and thumb pads and thumb sleeves on gloves, but not right now. It's a lot. It's a lot. The Pro Preferred is definitely a little bit heavier. I mean, your Rawlings gloves are gonna be heavier. I'm gonna weigh them right now, actually, just to show you what I mean. First up is the Nike glove. We're gonna do grams first. Set that on the scale. 628 grams. A pound, 6.2 ounces, so not terrible. And now the Pro Preferred, I think it's a little bit heavier. Yeah, just a little tiny bit heavier. Huh, nice. It's about an ounce heavier. So, I mean, outfield gloves are typically heavier, but as you can see, the Rawlings is the heavier glove. And if you were to ask me, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I do actually like the Nike much better than my Rawlings Pro Preferred. Probably not by $200, but again, like I said, if I had the 600 bucks, I definitely would get a glove like this, because this is a very, 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 very nice glove. I don't know, I just think the Nike is a more comfortable glove. It responds better to break-ins. Like, I didn't have to mallet this glove at all. All I did was just use my hands to create the break points. Hold on. I kid you not, all I did was this to the glove to loosen it up, and then I went right to playing catch. You can't do that with many gloves. Sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes, you know, if you get a glove that you can play catch with right away, sometimes it's just too soft. But not for this glove. I already explained it before, you know, better gloves, higher quality, better internals, so that results in just an easier break-in process. Pros and cons of this glove, I mean, pros, it's a good glove. Just, it's great all around, great pocket size, it's not too heavy, it looks gorgeous. The cons, it's just a little bit overpriced. That's really it. I would say that the looseness of the hand stall is a con, but honestly, that can really be fixed by just either tightening the wrist or keeping a finger out to get a little bit more, you know, like grip on the glove. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Something I didn't get to mention before is that this glove feels great two in the pinky, just like that. And then if I do three in the pinky, I get a little bit more grip on the glove and a little bit more leverage on the close. Just like with the Bader, it feels good both two or three in the pinky. Here's two and here's three. Versatile glove. I'm not sure how the pitcher's gloves are, but if they're like the Adams that I've put my hands on before, then they're just as good as this outfield glove. Oh, also, yeah, these are made in Japan and these are made in the Philippines. So that's also the difference in the craftsmanship. If you have the 600 bucks to spend when they drop every year, go for the Nike, because I mean, they're sick, they're so drippy, but you can't go wrong with getting another glove for $400. If you guys enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe. I got a lot of really cool things planned for the channel coming up, so I hope you guys are around for that. Also, be sure to check me out on Instagram at 914.ballgloves. I realize I haven't plugged the Instagram in a while, which is weird, but things have been going well there too. I would say follow me on TikTok as well, but that's probably gone. If it's still around by the time I post this video, then TikTok, same name, 914.ballgloves. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. They smell kind of similar, which is weird because I already conditioned and used this glove. I mean, it's probably because they're both Kip, but I mean, it doesn't really determine the quality. I don't know, just trying to find stuff to put in the video, guys. Leave me alone. I just noticed that these gloves both have that mint in them, which is kind of sick, but yeah. For the outfield, oh, excuse me, wow. I compared to my Pro Preferred Mike Trout.